ladies and gentlemen. We are group 5. I'm Amy, and this is Doris, John, and Marco. I'm very glad to share a new platform, Seafood, with you. And the reason why we called ourselves Seafood is that we want to make unused food more easily accessible to every single person. Over the next 12 minutes, you are going to hear about something that gives you an opportunity to rescue perfectly adaptable food from being tossed away in Taiwan. I'll start with the brief introduction of what we want to do, followed by the feasibility and blueprint of this platform. Then we will tell you how to use it. Finally, Marco will elaborate our future prospects. Now, let me start with the problem that we aim to solve, food waste. It is never an exaggeration to say that food waste is the biggest problem in developed countries, and Taiwan is no exception. According to United Nations, as much as 1/3 of the world's food never reaches the table. It is either spoiled in transit or thrown away by consumers in wealthier countries who typically buy too much. This works out to roughly 1.3 billion tons of food and accounts for approximately $1 trillion every year. Moreover, if food waste was a country, it would be the third largest emitter of greenhouse gases after USA and China. Back in Taiwan, the supermarkets, wholesalers, and convenience stores throw away 37,000 tons of food every. That's not yet reached its marked expiration date every year. So, in an effort to cut down on food waste, we want to collaborate with them. Consumers can be classified by age of location, so each store can focus on its target audience, and push the information of surplus food to them. As the database getting larger, our system can analyze the data and ensure that each message sent can send to be the right person. In the current stage, we will focus on hypermarkets and supermarkets, which have the real power to price their own commodities. Also, we define our platform as an online shopping platform, so users can complete their payment in various ways, including credit card, cash, mobile payments, or even making a transfer at ATM. Now, I'd like to hand this presentation over to the next speaker, Doris.
Hi, I'm Doris. Let's talk about the feasibility of seafood, which can be divided into 3 parts. First, the platform itself. Second, for the store owner, and third, for the consumer. First, for the platform itself. As mentioned above, seafood uses cloud service, and has no storage cost. So the investment risk is so low for us and for investors. Second, for the store owner, seafood can help them recover costs and reduce the losses. So as long as contribution margin is greater than 0, the store owner will have the motivation to cooperate with us. And third, for consumer, they expect to buy the product at same quality but cheaper. So we can see a market demand of spot item. Yes. The next question is how we let the consumer know seafood. 2 ways. First, we will make good use of internet, just like create a fan page and advertise on social network or post a video on YouTube. Second, we can promote in cooperative store. Face-to-face talk with consumer can give them a deeper understanding of seafood. And then, this blueprint of seafood. Take example, bakery. There's so many foods with shelf life, just like cake and bread. So The bakery owner can update the spot item every day before, just like bread and cake. They are not sold out every day. And then take supermarket as another example. They sell many foods with long shelf life, just like instant noodle, cookie, and bottled drinks, and so on. So the storekeeper can update more items after their weekly or monthly inspection. After receiving the information of item, seafood will push on the latest news and discount to customers through their mobile phone. Consumers will receive a broadcast, or they can easily search the price by themselves. So, how to consumer to use it? After opening seafood, consumer can search nearby store through the positioning system. Use their phone to select, order, and make electronic payment. And then go to store and pick up the item they choose during the business time. So the above is whole processing is a brief introduction of the whole processing. Now, let me welcome my partner Jen to introduce the user interface and the features in detail.
Hello, my name is Jen, and I'm going to introduce the user interface of our platform. You can download our app which called Seafood in any app store, no matter your cell phone is Android or Apple. And our app will provide you very detailed service that you need and the prompters information about the commodities. So by using our app, you can get the food in the cheapest price and in the nearest shop. And first, please download the app to your smartphone or tablet and go into Seafood. You will see the homepage when you open it. And in the homepage, you will see in the homepage you will see every commodities that is on sale and the countdown of each commodity before it is going to be stocked. So you have to press the time to buy what you want. And in the usually visit shop, this part is you can put the shop that you usually visit or the shop that near your home in this shop. And all the products that sell in this shop will appear in this part. And if there is a new coming product, the app will inform you. So if there is a 7-Eleven in front of your house or Quanlian beside your workplace, you can add them to here and get the information. And in the favorite part, you can put the type of commodities that you like here. And if like here, and it will show you all of the shops that selling this product. And if there's a discount, I will also inform you. And under the favorite part is a recommend. And our platform will recommend the food that we guess you may like by analyzing the product that you used to buy. And we will put these commodities that we recommend in this part. So if you want to find out something new and you have never known before, you can come to this part and find a new one. And in this part, you can search the food that you want by setting some conditions. So Seafood will help you to find out the product that you may like by the condition that you set. And you can also search the shop that you want to visit. And Seafood, our platform will combine the functions of Google Maps, and we will find out the nearest shop no matter where you are. And here is a feature of our platform. There are 4 main features of Seafood. The first one is we can help the shop to sell the product that is going to discard and reduce the waste and help the shop to save the cost. And the second one is our platform is really easy to search. And the third one is we provide the instant information about our commodities. And the last one is we help the consumer to find the food that they want in the cheapest price. It's a very discount price. And the above is my introduction. And let's welcome Marco to finish our presentation.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the future development of seafood. This chart shows the potential targets that we could cooperate in. We classify the suppliers into 5 types, including beverage stores, convenience stores, restaurants, supermarkets, and hypermarkets. To approach an economies of scale, we need to sign contract with these 5 types of food suppliers, which are usually operate as regular chains. Notice that the number of chain restaurants is 2 times more than the number of convenience stores in Taiwan. Although most of food waste should be produced by the restaurants, we tend to sign contracts with more oligopolistic vendors such like convenience stores, supermarkets, or hypermarkets in the beginning, since it would be easier to manage the excess food by cooperating with these giant suppliers. After that, we will expand our business to the chain restaurant and beverage stores. Seafood is just a simple idea trying to prevent foods from getting wasted, and there are still a lot of things we can do to reduce the waste of food. Here are some successful cases how people rescue perfectly illegal food in other countries. In Denmark, 700,000 tons of food waste produced every year. To rescue surplus food, the first ever food surplus market named WeFood was opened in 2016. WeFood sold excess food or items nearing their expiration dates at price 30 to 50% cheaper than normal markets. And since then, Denmark has reduced the amount of food wasted it produced by 25%. Another case was called Paladora Social in Argentina. Several restaurant owners associate themselves to prepare meals for the poor by preserving food in a sharing fridge, which were installed in a public place. Not only in Argentina, similar action also took place in Germany, the UK, and Spain. People put surplus food in sharing food fridge for others in need, and therefore significantly decreased the number of food waste. Food waste issue could be solved in various ways. We believe seafood will become a successful one. Seafood is not just aimed at low-income customers, but anyone who is concerned about the amount of food waste produced in Taiwan. And the most important thing is the participation of you and me.